Hey guys, welcome to Reddit Brew Espresso Shots. A quick little story you can watch while you're getting ready for work, while you're on lunch break, or if you're just bored. So let's jump into the Reddit story. A mom wanted me to basically be a cow, and I almost lost my kid because of it. This happened 2 years ago when my now toddler was still a baby. If you want to use this post somewhere else, please keep me anon, cross out my name and such. But first, some TMI to explain how I got to this point. When I had my baby, my hormones went insane, and I had some severe overproduction of breast milk. It was very painful to deal with. I wanted to donate it, so I joined a mom group and got set up with 2 lovely mothers who used my donated milk to supplement their milk due to their babies having stomach issues that prevented them from being able to use formula, as well as their breast milk supply not being enough. When I stopped breastfeeding my baby, I discussed continuing to donate for them until their babies were 1, or until they were ready to stop breastfeeding. But I would not be donating once their children turned 2. They would have to find someone else if they wanted to continue with breast milk after that. Even with donating to these 2 mothers, I still had plenty of milk left. So I made a post saying I could take on 1 more baby and do a full supply if needed, or 2 babies, for a supplement of less than half their feedings for 6 months to a year. Again, severe overproduction. I get a message from a mom of triplets. I was very hesitant, as I didn't think I could make enough to supplement for 5 babies total. I told her that I could give her whatever I could get out, but she would probably have to find at least 1 other donator, if not 2. Apparently that was not acceptable. According to her, all of my milk would be going to her babies. In fact, it would probably be best if I moved in and became their wet nurse / full-time nanny. She offered $300 rent and $100 a week to do this. So basically, I'd be doing all this shit for $100 a month. I explained that no, I already had 2 moms whom I had obligations to, and that I was donating for them for at least 6 more months. She exploded, claiming that I was only doing this for money. I was not. I got no money from any of the people I donated to, and I was poisoning people's babies. She went as far as to post in the group that I was a junkie, and that I was purposely getting babies hooked on my drugged milk so that the mothers would be dependent on me. I had stupidly blocked and deleted our conversation, and she posted a photoshopped version where I was bragging about this as proof. FYI, she pulled this idea from an addiction awareness post I shared, celebrating my sobriety. I'd been sober for over a year at this point. This resulted in me being booted from the group and my account being restricted until further notice for distribution of drugs to minors. Police even showed up at my house, and CPS got involved for a year. I lost custody of my baby for a week, waiting for drug tests to come back. Then they opened a supervisory case which lasted a whole ass year. The other 2 moms wound up having to get their babies tested as well. Luckily, I found a same-sex couple in need of milk who I donated to for full feed, so the excess didn't get wasted. That was the worst year of my life, having to constantly worry about CPS showing up at my house and my baby being clean and ready for any surprise visits. I spent over $300 doing their stupid parenting classes, drug classes, and psych evaluations. I hope that bitch wound up formula feeding her babies. In my opinion, fed is best. It doesn't matter if it's milk or formula, but her personal worst nightmare was having to formula feed. All because I didn't want to be her personal cow for $100. Edit. Since everyone is suggesting that I sue, I thought I'd add this. I sued this woman for the $300 I spent on CPS stuff. Because of the CPS and police involvement, I had to stop donating for a week, and the 2 moms couldn't use my milk. They had to supplement with formula for a week, and this resulted in an EQ stay for both babies. The 2 moms and I spoke with a lawyer, and we figured the best way was for me to sue separately for my $300 and for them to sue together for a combined 7-digit amount. that I am legally not allowed to say to pay for the hospital stays. This amount offered no profit for the mothers. It just paid the hospital bills and the in-home nurses required after the stay. The amount was absolutely life-ruining unless you were already very, very rich, and this woman most definitely was not. A CPS case was opened against her, but I have no clue what came of it. My baby was only removed from my care for 1 week, waiting on drug tests to come back. I still have full custody of my child, and my case is closed. I would also like to say thank you for the praise, but it needs to stop. My ego has been stroked raw. I am not special. I'm just a mom, and a ton of other mothers have done the same thing I've done. If you would like to donate breast milk, please contact a local hospital or parent-focused government agency to find out the laws and regulations for either hospital-sponsored donation or parent-to-parent donation. There are a lot of families that either need breast milk and can't get it, or want it but can't make enough of their own. Not all donations are scheduled. Even if you have just a little bit left over every once in a while, you can donate it. As far as I am aware, in the United States, the sale of human milk is not legal, so it will have to be a donation, not a sale. Oh my gosh, how can people be this way? To try to literally ruin someone's life because they refuse to cater to your ridiculous demands? To willingly traumatize a new mother that is selflessly helping people? Absolutely disgusting. The woman that did this to OP is not a human being in my opinion. She is a monster, and it makes me sick that she has 3 children that now have to be raised by such filth. I really hope that those other 2 women won their lawsuit against her. I'm honestly at a loss for words from this one. I feel so awful that OP had to go through that. But anyway, that is all from me today. Please leave a like and subscribe if you want. I truly appreciate when you do, and I will see you in the next Reddit story. Bye!